offense. Even though they're 0-3, they seem to do a good job on that side of the ball. What would you see on film?
Yeah, they look solid over there on offense. Like you said, I mean, they may be 0-3, but they've played a couple of tough opponents. I think played Georgia Tech, who's undefeated and stuff. So can't really read too much into their record right now. We just gotta break them down as an offense, get our game plan together, and go in there ready to play because their offense has been doing well so far this year.
You guys, you gave up 500 yards, 42 points. You were put in some bad positions. You did force 4 turnovers. Coach said there was pretty much 6 plays that he said if we could have made a play, it would have been different.
Right.
How do you guys see as a defense that you're making the strides, even though it may not show in the win-loss column or on the scoreboard, that's got you excited about what's coming up?
I do. It's particularly in this last game. I know you hear it all the time. The score didn't really, tell how the game went, and really breaking down that film, you would have never guessed really going through that film that we had lost, 42-0 because there was a lot of good things on the defensive side of the ball. Like you said, we forced 4 turnovers. I think we had 2 other fumbles on the ground that we had a chance at, one down in their end zone where, they got a lucky bounce, went right to one of their offensive linemen, But defensively, I thought there were some bright spots for sure. And then, sometimes guys are going to make plays. I think we had, 1 or 2 of those touchdowns were, just great throw and catch. I mean, there's not really much you can do about that. But there was definitely some things. I think the main thing going into this week is we got to start faster. I thought we had a real slow start on defense. Those first 2 drives, they came down and got points. But like I said, after that, we kind of settled in and started playing some good ball. But we got to do it from the get-go. We got to start out fast.
And how tough has this been on you guys? Because it's always like you're close. You mentioned it about being just a hair off of some of those. How tough is this as a player? Because we can hear from Larry and everything else. How tough is it on you guys just trying to grasp for that good thing to happen as hard as you guys work, and it just seems it's just barely away from you guys?
It is. I mean, it's tough, but all you can do is just come back to work, and put in the time and the effort and try to fix the mistakes, and where things went wrong or why, you were just a hair away from being successful, and that's the difference. So, like I said, I mean, all you can do is really just get back to the grind and get ready for your next opponent.
You said, some guys are just going to make plays like they did last week. You hate that that's kind of magnified in a game like that.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I mean, if a guy makes a one-handed grab, out by the sideline, there's no real perfect defense for that. I mean, those guys get scholarships too, and players are going to make plays sometimes, but our job is to, when the plays are there for us to be made, to make them and to go in with our game plan and execute, what we're trying to do.
You guys forced 4 turnovers. How much does that get you excited? Because you are making plays, like you said, the end zone. You have a safety or a touchdown.
Right.
The guy picks it up and runs it out to the 3.
Right.
The fact that there are now plays being made that you can build on, and maybe, who knows, spark the offense by turning defense into points.
Right. No, I mean, it's huge for us. Right now is we got to make as many plays as possible and give our offense as many opportunities as we can. And so that's a big deal to us. Is we're going to continue to try to force turnovers and get some momentum changers in the games.
Does it give you guys a little extra confidence that you beat Middle Tennessee State last year?
I wouldn't say it gives us extra confidence. I think we're going to try to take this opponent just like anybody else. We're not underestimating them, and they've got a pretty established offense, and we're going to their place, so we're just going to go in there and try to execute our game plan and come out with a win.
Last year's last year.
Last year's last year.